Now, a story of a special friendship between New York Tzu Chi volunteers and an inmate. Here's US Tzu Chi 360 with Johnny Chang.
Hello everyone, I'm Johnny Chang. On today's Tzu Chi 360, we will take you to New York to meet Tzu Chi volunteer Wang Pinghua and share with you her warming story involving A-Peng, a prisoner serving a life sentence. 12 years ago, while Wang Pinghua was at the Tzu Chi New York branch, she received a phone call from a prison asking for a volunteer to visit a prisoner named A-Peng who had been sentenced to a lifetime in prison. Unable to accept the sentence, A-Peng had attempted suicide, and a psychologist from the prison requested that someone fluent in Mandarin be allowed to visit A-Peng to counsel him during his darkest hour. Determined to help, Wang Pinghua went to the prison and visited A-Peng. Since their very first meeting, and every month afterward, Wang Pinghua would bring 35 pounds of food along with Tzu Chi publications to visit A-Peng in the prison. In addition, every week she would regularly write an encouraging letter to A-Peng. This compassion of hers has never faltered in the past 12 years. Due to filming restrictions of in-person interviews with A-Peng in the prison, we were unable to do a live interview. However, through phone interviews, A-Peng tells us that Wang Pinghua is the most important person in his life, and she gives him strength to continue living. A-Peng's salary in prison is $2 per day, but if he knew that Tzu Chi was asking for donations, he would write a check and mail it to the Tzu Chi New York branch. A-Peng states that Master Cheng Yen's wisdom has made him realize that one needs to take practical action to help those who are in need.
I received a phone call from Rikers Island in August of 1997. After I picked up the phone, I realized it was from prison. The caller was a psychiatrist working in the prison. He explained that an Asian inmate who did not speak English tried to commit suicide. He invited us to visit the inmate.
This is the highway towards Stormville Prison in upstate New York. Tzu Chi volunteer Wang Pinghua is so familiar with it. Regardless what the weather is, and no matter how busy she is, Wang Pinghua, like mother missing her son, always finds time to visit A-Peng in prison, and she has been visiting A-Peng every month for the past 12 years.
When the correctional officer told me I had a visitor, I was so surprised. I thought that was a mistake. Since I did not contact anyone outside, how could I have visitors? But then I saw Sisters Yen and Wang. At that moment, I was very emotional. It was like I was suddenly seeing my family at a difficult time.
On top of visiting A-Peng every month, which has never changed, Wang Pinghua has been writing to A-Peng every week for the last 12 years. Writing to A-Peng has become a part of Pinghua's life. Every letter is like the source of life and the most sincere companion to A-Peng.
I went to the New York State Correctional Facility website and found out he received a life sentence. I was so shocked and felt so sad. I remembered clearly what I told him. I said, A-Peng, there is a saying in Buddha's book, as long as you have a pure heart, you are in a pure land. I said, don't be afraid, A-Peng. I will be by your side for the rest of my life. Having said that, I have treated him like a family member of mine. I write him letters on a weekly basis.
Every week, I receive a letter from Sister Wang. If I don't, I start to worry. I feel much better as soon as I receive her letter.
Every time I write to him, I always repeat one thing. I say our master tells us, make every day a good day. When we get up in the morning, the day is like a blank piece of paper. It's up to you to fill in this paper. Therefore, I always tell him don't think too much. After you get up, try your best to create a meaningful day. That's what I call a successful life. I believe he has been doing it.
Before visiting A-Peng, Wang Pinghua always goes to the supermarket to buy 35 pounds of food and groceries. As a prisoner, A-Peng can only receive 35 pounds of items every month. Hence, before packing, Pinghua has to weigh the items. Not only does Pinghua bring physical groceries, but also an energy of freedom in the heart.
My strongest energy comes from gratitude, especially from so many people in Tzu Chi. Their help and blessing have been my power. The teachings of Master Zheng Yan is close to our everyday life. Intentions beget blessings, vows beget strengths. Good thoughts are a kind of power. When we have a peaceful mind, people around us will also be affected. It will form a strength of kindness. As the power of kindness is strong, then the world will be filled with peace and harmony.
Working in prison, A-Peng earns $2 every day, only $60 per month. But every time when he hears that Tzu Chi is raising funds to help people, he actively sends a check to Tzu Chi.
I have read many publications from Tzu Chi, the reports of disasters occurring around the world, as in the severe September 21st earthquake of Taiwan in 1999. I saw many people were in miserable situations. Families were destroyed. They lost everything. I truly felt so sorry for those people. I wish I could help, but my contribution is limited. I just want to express my feeling and give my blessings to them. What Master Zheng Yan says is that when one person does good deeds, the charitable deeds are like a cup of water. If we can integrate one person's charitable deeds with so many deeds from everyone together, it will form the most powerful merits. It's like putting a cup of water into the ocean. It will never dry up.
Once a tough and cold person, A-Peng has become a sensitive and caring individual because of the sincerity of Tzu Chi volunteers. His soul is free and blessed. At the end, is there anything you want to say to Sister Wang?
I just want to say that I am so grateful to her for accompanying me for more than 10 years. She has changed me. Now I can start over with a relaxed state of mind. Because I am grateful to her, it gives me the strength to face the future.
I know you will make it. Every step you take, I have full confidence in you. Take good care of yourself, A-Peng.
You take care too.
Thank you. We'll talk again.
Goodbye.